Hello and welcome to an answer video for this weekend workout. We had two problems yesterday, one involving the old car and the second one was the mice and chickens. So we're going to first look at the old car, which was a classic speed, distance, time question. So we're going to look first of all at the first part of the journey, which was 1 kilometre uphill at 15 kilometres per hour, which in terms of time would be equal to distance divided by speed, which is 1 divided by 15 hours, which is 4 minutes. Now we consider the whole journey. We want to average 30 kilometers per hour, which would mean that we would have to travel 2 kilometers at 30 kilometers per hour, which would give us a full journey time of 2 over 30 hours, which is also equal to 4 minutes. Now what that means is that the time we've already taken is equal to the time that we would need to take for the whole journey. That means, of course, that it is impossible to complete the journey with an average of 30 kilometers per hour. So there we go. Apologies if you spent hours and hours trying to work that out. Not really what I call a trick question, but something that makes you think. And now on to our second question, the mice and the chickens. The mice, 5 mice can eat 5 kilograms of cheese in 5 minutes. So what we do is we start by imagining just one mouse. So if one mouse was trying to eat that 5 kilograms of cheese, it would take 5 times as long, which is 25 minutes. However, if that one mouse only had 1 kilogram of cheese, it would go back to taking 5 minutes, which means every mouse eats 1 kilogram of cheese in 5 minutes. So if you had 50 mice and 50 kilograms of cheese, it would still only take 5 minutes because they'd each have 1 kilogram to eat. Now onto the chickens. We had 1.5 chickens laying 1.5 eggs in 1.5 days. Clearly a maths question, not a real life problem. But we want to know how many eggs will 6 chickens lay in 6 days. So first thing to do, double the number of chickens, half the amount of time. So we go down to 0.75 days. However, if we double the number of eggs we want, it goes back up to 1.5 days. That shows us that the number of chickens and the number of eggs doesn't matter. If one chicken lays 1 egg, it will take 1.5 days. Which means if you've got 6 days, that's 4 times as long. That one chicken will lay 4 eggs. So if you now introduce 6 chickens, that will lay 6 times as many eggs. 4 times 6 is 24. So those 6 chickens will lay 24 eggs in 6 days. Okay, so there we have it. Two quite interesting little puzzles there with the mice and the chicken, and questions that if you don't think cleverly and if you don't put it down on paper, you can make mistakes. And so another prime example of having to think and show you're working clearly to avoid making mistakes. Right, it is Monday tomorrow, so we shall be back with a brand new week of puzzles, and we will see you then.